YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video, back with part 2 of the $1,500 collection I purchased. Like I told you guys, I had to break this into multiple parts because it is such a huge collection. This is part 2. I believe part 3 and 4 are on their way in the mail, so we'll show you guys that as soon as it comes in. First part, we had some really cool things in there. Really excited to see what's in this second part. So let's get right into it, open this box, and see what we got. Here we go. Alright guys, before we get into this video, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos. And as always, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button down below as well so you're updated on my most recent content. Hit the bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. So if you didn't see the first part, go check that out. But this is the second part of a $1,500 collection I bought from a friend. I don't know what's actually in here, kind of keep it a mystery for me and for you guys as well. Definitely was more than $1,500 from what they showed me on their Funko app, but really excited to see what's in here. And we collect some of the same things, or a lot of the same things. There's gonna be a lot of cool things in here that I think are going to fit in the collection. So let's see what we have one by one. First pop. Okay, so this is Ariel from Little Mermaid. So I don't have this one. I don't think I have any of the Ariels that have come out. Definitely want to get the original one. This one's pretty cool as well. She has like her bag, I guess, where she keeps all her thingamabobs or whatever in there. This one's cool. It's part of their 30th edition. Yeah, 30th edition anniversary for Little Mermaid. I do want to get that Scuttle that's back there, and maybe the chef. But most of the other ones I have already that I want. But yeah, there you go. First one up, we have Ariel from Little Mermaid. Good start. You know, always good to get a Disney one to add back to that wall. Up next, okay, speaking of Disney, we have Luau Timon right there. So I don't have this one either. Lion King, for whatever reason, it's one of my favorite movies, Disney movies ever, but I don't have many of the Funko Pops, so definitely need to work on that line in the near future. This Luau Timon's pretty cool. They have a Luau Pumbaa back there as well, of course. And yeah, pretty cool one. I didn't get a lot of these on, like I said, on the back right there. Definitely have to get Zazu and a few others, but that Luau Timon's pretty cool looking. I definitely remember that scene from that movie. Number 3, another Little Mermaid one. This is the Summer Expo Ursula. So I think this was for D23. I did have the Ursula that had actually the D23 sticker. This is the Summer Expo one, so I think this one was shared. I think this came out of Box Lunch, correct me if I'm wrong, but pretty cool. It's a metallic Ursula. Like I said, I have this one already, so this one will probably be available if anybody's interested. But still a really cool one. Summer Expo D23 Ursula right there. Alright, moving right along. There's a whole lot in here, so I don't want to say too much about each because there's so many pops in here. This box is huge. Alright, up next. Oh, this is one I don't have. This is Fix It Felix from Wreck-It Ralph. So I do want to get the original Fix It Felix as well, just because I did want to complete that first Wreck-It Ralph set. This one's from Ralph Breaks the Internet. This is a really cool one. It looks a lot more modern than the first one. The first one's got that old school Funko Pop look. This one's definitely has a newer look, definitely more stylized, and it's a pretty cool figure all in all. Fix It Felix, next pop in that box. Alright, so far 4 in for Disney, so let's see if it's maybe it's the Disney themed box that they boxed all together. Up next, there you go, a Wreck-It Ralph right there. This is the common Wreck-It Ralph. This one's, I think I like this one better than the first one that came out. The first one that Funko did had like smaller eyes. This one's a lot bigger. It almost looks like it'd be bigger than most Funko Pops. Definitely a cool one. Both are really nice, but this one's not one I have, so Wreck-It Ralph, really cool one for the collection. Alright, moving right along. I don't know, they didn't say this was going to be all Disney or not, but it looks like it might just be. Number 6. Okay, close to Disney, Marvel, Disney, same ownership. This is the GameStop exclusives Miles Morales. This is the gamer one. I guess this is part of that Black Friday bundle deal they had. If you guys saw first party, so I got a lot of those pops in there. The Joker, I think Deadpool, and something else. But the Miles Morales, pretty cool looking one. I'm not a huge Spider-Man collector. I like Spider-Man, but there's just so many pops out there. It's kind of hard to keep up. And once you go down that rabbit hole, there's really no coming back. But number 6, here we go, next pop. Okay, a Star Wars one. This is a Loot Crate exclusive Han Solo with snow gear. You guys know my feelings of Star Wars. I don't really keep a lot of them. Don't really fit to what I want in the collection. Want to get some of the older ones, Jar Jar, Darth Maul, Qui-Gon, Queen Amidala. I like those older ones. This one, I don't really remember Han in the snow gear, but being exclusive is pretty cool. There you go. Next pop is Han Solo. Alright, gonna run out of space down here to put all these pops, I'm sure. Let's see, what we have next. Oh, so this one's I pulled a million times before. This is Steve, the Baskin-Robbins exclusive from Stranger Things. So that one's actually had the Baskin-Robbins sticker instead of having a special edition sticker, which is pretty cool. Like I said before, when this one dropped, I tried to get it from, I think Dunkin' Donuts was having them as well, because I don't have Baskin-Robbins in my area, but they sold out. It's pretty crazy that they actually had it in the store, Baskin-Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts. I think that's pretty cool when Funko does things outside their normal retailers. But like I said, that's Steve. I pulled numerous times before. Up next, okay, this is another gamer pop. This is Batman. Now, I don't think this one was part of that same gamer box. Drop down in the comment section below if you know. I think this was just a regular GameStop exclusive that they had. This one's pretty cool looking. The Joker and the Batman ones are actually pretty dope. The gamer pops, they normally do. I'm not even a huge fan of them. I know like they had a Mickey Mouse one, and you know, being a Disney collector, I looked into that one, but eventually passed. They're not bad looking, just I'm not a huge gamer, so I can't relate but so much. Next pop-up. Oh, okay, so I don't have this one. This is cool. This is Frankenstein from the Monsters, the Universal Monster series. Definitely would love to complete this set at some point. I've had a lot of these on my wish list, the Phantom, Wolfman, Dracula, but I don't have this one. This was a Walgreens exclusive. I think it came out last year, or 2018, one of the two. This one's pretty cool. It's Frankenstein holding a flower. I believe there's, yeah, he's got the scar up there like he normally does for Frankenstein. Pretty cool one, definitely a cool one to add to the collection. Gotta find a way to display. I have a lot of different monster pops. I gotta figure out something to do with it. Up next, okay, so we have another Stranger Things pop. This is Dustin from Stranger Things. I was definitely trying to get around to watching Stranger Things during this lockdown coronavirus quarantine, but I haven't got around to it, so I don't know much about these characters. But this one's the Target exclusive. I have seen several of these pops before. I think there's a GameStop exclusive Dustin too, or Barnes & Noble, one of the two. But I just don't really know too much about them, so I can't tell you too much more about Stranger Things. Up next, oh, okay. So this is the Pop in the Box exclusive Mufasa. So I initially passed on this one because I figured I'd get it for a better deal down the line, and this one, when it dropped, sold out instantly. Now, I may have restocked several times or more since then, but I haven't really had it on my radar. So definitely a cool one to have in the collection now. This Mufasa, everyone knows the scene where Simba's talking to the sky and Mufasa talks from the clouds, and pretty cool how they captured that moment into a Funko Pop. It doesn't look bad at all. I think they definitely did a good job. I've only seen the glams of it. I've never seen it in person, but it's definitely a cool pop as a Disney collector to have in your collection. All right, moving right along. Up next, oh, this one's dope. So we have the 8-bit Ryu from Street Fighter. So I'm not always a huge 8-bit fan, but this one is really, really nice. This is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, 8-bit pop I've ever seen in person. This one's really crazy looking. I don't know if you guys can see the details. Sometimes you just see pops like on the Funko app or glams on the internet, and you know, they don't really do them justice. Once you see them in person, they definitely look a lot better, and this definitely fits into that category. As you can see, this was a GameStop exclusive. Really, really cool one. Definitely a nice one to have in the collection. I do have most, if not all, but I have a whole lot of Street Fighter pops, but I didn't have that one, so that one's really cool. All right, let's see. Up next. Oh, do I have this? I think I do. Yeah, I do have this one. I don't have the Chase. This is the glow-in-the-dark Hades from Hercules. Hercules, as you can see, I don't know if you can tell back there. Nope, it's out of the camera, but I have a original animation cell from Hercules. One of my favorite Disney movies ever. I definitely want to complete the set. Get Meg and Pegasus and Phil are the ones I'm missing, and also the Chase for this one. Hades is really one of my favorite Disney villains, if you can call him a villain of all time. Really interesting character, and definitely was one I had to get. So that one's definitely a duplicate, unfortunately. Up next, oh, so this is Hero Killer Stain from My Hero Academia. So if you guys haven't watched my top 10 anime pops of all time, I'll put a info card, I believe, up there so you guys can check that out. He definitely makes an appearance. I won't tell you guys where, but check that out. Definitely a nice looking Funko Pop, and yeah, unfortunately a duplicate, but definitely one to have. If you have not watched My Hero Academia yet, definitely suggest it. It's definitely a good watch. Alright, up next, another Stranger Things pop. This is the Gold Chrome Demogorgon. So I believe this was a Barnes & Noble exclusive or Target. It was one of the two. This was from San Diego Comic-Con from 2019. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not a Stranger Things fan, so making it into gold chrome, it was not a pop I needed to get, and I pulled that pop before in the past. Up next. Oh, okay, so this is Captain Marvel. I don't think I've seen this one. This one, she got her hands out. Still haven't seen the movie. I need to watch it. This is her from the Avengers. The Captain Marvels I pulled in the past have all been from the actual Captain Marvel movie. So I've never pulled this pop before, so this one's pretty cool. Of the ones I've seen, this is actually probably the best looking one. Yeah, I mean, they all are just Captain Marvel in different poses, but this one actually looks pretty cool, more stylized. So there you go. Next we have Captain Marvel. Alright, I think we're about halfway done. Don't want to make this video too long, but there's a whole lot of pops in here. Up next. Oh, okay, so this is Sally. So I do have, I think, the original Sally, but I don't have this one. Nightmare Before Christmas has such a huge following. There's so many Funko Pops that they've made for this movie. It's hard to keep up with it. There's so many different Sallys and Jacks. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. It's just her holding a basket. Not quite sure what's in there. It looks like some fish bones and a bottle of something. But yeah, pretty cool pop. Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Alright, let's see. Let's pull this one. Okay, so this is another Avengers pop. This is the box lunch exclusive Iron Man. So this got his hand out, like he's about to put out like a beam or something. It's a cool pop. You know, like I said, I'm not a huge Marvel collector. A lot of people are. I know people love the movies. I like the movies, but there's just so many of each character out there. I just can't keep up with it, so I just normally keep one of each. I think I might already have an Iron Man. I don't have it up there, so maybe I need to have an Iron Man for my collection. That will be it. Up next, oh, so we have Hula's Lilo. So I don't have this one, but I have the Tiki Stitch, so this definitely would fit in with that. Lilo and Stitch pops are definitely ones I want to collect as well. I would love to have that Scrump back there. She's going up quite a bit in value, as well as the 3-pack from Lilo and Stitch, the Scrump doll and Lilo, Stitch and whoever else is there. That one's going up a whole lot. But this one's pretty cool. Hula Lilo, definitely a nice pop for the collection, and definitely fits in with that Tiki Stitch I have in my collection already. Alright, some pretty cool ones. Like I said, most of these pops are things I collect outside of Stranger Things, but the rest are, you know, fit right into the collection. Up next, oh wow, so another glow-in-the-dark Hades. So you guys just saw me pull that, not gonna go any more into that. That's the first duplicate I think I pulled from part 1 and part 2. Alright, up next, another Stranger Things pop. This is Susie. This was a New York City Comic-Con from 2019. I think this was Hot Topic. I'm just guessing of all these. I remember when they dropped the list. This wasn't one that I wanted to get just because I wasn't a fan. I don't know if this one's sold out or not, but I know it wasn't like a highly valuable one, so I'm not sure if Susie's a popular character on the show or not. But yeah, Susie from Stranger Things. Up next. Really? How many Hades did you guys get? Oh, I think I know why there's so many Hades. They tried to get the Hades Chase, because we talked about that. They tried to get the Hades Chase from Hot Topic. I don't remember if you guys said you got it or not. Maybe it's in here if you did, but I don't remember if you guys got it. But I tried to get it too, and I was not as fortunate. Next, we have Tika from Moana. So the last first part that you guys saw me do, I got that Te-Fiti. That one's really cool. And this one's the other like volcano god or whatever it is from Moana. I have to rewatch that movie. I actually watched it in the plane, and I don't really remember all the details to it, but it was a pretty good movie. Definitely one of the better ones Disney's done recently, and pretty cool pop. Up next. Oh, okay. This one got a little damage on it. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's just the thing was open. This is Ariel from Box Lunch. This is when she, I think, first lost her voice or something like that, and she just was on land. She's got the burlap sack or whatever she's got on with the ropes. This is a pretty cool one. I think I got this one when it first dropped, and then maybe I traded it away. It's a pretty cool one. There's a lot of Ariels too, and it's kind of hard to keep track of which ones I do and don't have, but that one's a really cool one. Up next, oh, this is the gold chrome diamond Barnes & Noble Mickey. So I don't have as many Mickeys in my collection as I need to. Probably eventually we'll start getting more Mickey Mouses to have a Disney collection. You've got to have Mickey Mouse. They give them a little section back there. This one's actually not one of the, this one's one of the better Diamond Edition Funko Pops. You guys know how I feel about those. They're just hit or miss for me, but this one looks pretty cool. I might be a little partial to that just because it's Mickey Mouse, but still, the glitter on it doesn't look too bad. Probably because they put so much glitter stuff on Mickey Mouse, other things, that I'm kind of used to that by now. Alright, so we have a lot more Funko Pops. Up next. Oh, so I don't think I have any Bells. This is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. This is part of like the princess line. You guys can see the other Pops back there, all the Disney princesses, or most of them. This one's pretty cool. You got the dress looks a little bit more stylized, like it's flowing. Really cool pop. I don't have too many Beauty and the Beast Pops. I think I just have a Lumiere back there, but I don't think I have any of the other ones, so that one's pretty cool to have. Up next. Oh, okay, so this is Elsa from Frozen. I don't think I have Elsa back there. I have Anna. Elsa's not my favorite character. Frozen's not my favorite movie. This is her from Hot Topic. She's got a purple dress on. I think that was like her queen or yeah, princess, whatever costume. Yeah, I don't know much about Elsa. I turned that movie, I fell asleep in the first one. Tried to watch it like 4 times before I finally got all the way through. It just was too much singing for me. But to each their own. Up next, another one from the Princess line. This is a Hot Topic exclusive Ariel. So this one's got like a glitter translucent dress. That's pretty cool. I never seen Ariel in a dress before outside of like fan art and stuff. Because in the movie, or maybe the second movie, she's got regular clothes on like that. But yeah, that's not bad at all. Up next is Disgust. I think, oh no, I have this one. I'm missing a few of them from this movie, but I have this one. This is from Inside Out. Inside Out is one of the better Pixar movies, recent movies. Really, really good movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely suggest it. Disgust is a dope character on there, and definitely a cool looking Funko Pop as well. Let's see. Maybe there'll be some more Inside Out Pops, because I definitely need some of those. Next. Oh. Ooh. So this is the Chase of Batman. So I think the difference between the Chase and the common, it's in a pile now, so I'm not gonna pull it out, is that he's sitting down in this one, and you guys can see a little better view right there on the side box. But yeah, this is the Chase right there. So you guys had the Chase for, if I remember correctly, Groot and Joker and Batman. So that's pretty cool. You got all the gamer ones. All right, cool. Up next, this is one that I need. I've been looking out for this one for a while. So this is Rapunzel and Pascal from Tangled. So Tangled to me was actually a underrated and good movie. I didn't think I was gonna like it at all just because of like the princess theme. It took me a long time to finally get around to watch it. The chameleon on it was really dope. When I first saw the movie, I actually had a chameleon, RIP. But this one's definitely reminded me of him and made the movie funnier. And then the only other pop I believe from there is Maximus. I did want to get the Rapunzel. There's a San Diego Comic-Con or New York City Comic-Con one where she's holding a pan. That one's pretty cool. Haven't come across that one because it's actually pretty expensive. That one's a little bit less expensive because it's the common, or a lot less expensive because it's the common. But that San Diego Comic-Con one's really, really dope. Up next, another Batman. This is Batman with the Batarang. I think this is from, yeah, Batman vs Superman. I don't know if I saw Batman vs Superman or I saw Justice League. I thought Justice League was pretty good. I know a lot of people don't like the DC movies, but I thought Justice League was actually a good movie. But yeah, another Batman. Up next. Ooh. We have Mojo Jojo. This one I needed in the box. So mine does not have a box on it, and I threw away the box years ago and really regretted it. So now I have this. I just need the Him Pop in a box as well. They actually sent me over a while ago the Him Chase, so I have that one, and now I have Mojo in a box. I'm only missing Bubbles in a box and also the regular Him in a box, but I do have him out of box. So almost complete this set now. Really excited about that one. Slowly but surely getting a lot of my pops that I had in box, out of box, back into boxes now. Okay, so this is cool. Up next we have the regular Moana. Actually, this is a Target exclusive. It's with her with a paddle. I guess when she was on that boat. Cool looking pop. There's so many Moana pops. I didn't really realize there's so many out there. But this one's pretty cool. Target exclusive. And yeah, it's making me want to watch this movie again to see and understand the characters a little bit more. It's gonna make me buy some more Funko Pops probably. Up next. Oh, so this is the Hot Topic trunks. I thought it was gonna be the chase at first. I don't know if you guys said you had the chase, but here is the Hot Topic exclusive trunks. You guys know Trunks is my favorite character on Dragon Ball Z ever, and I definitely already have that one. And you guys have seen me pull it before and a lot of chase roulettes. Up next, we have Jerry from Tom and Jerry. Now, I don't think I have this one. I'm glad they made Jerry a little bit smaller in the box because he is a mouse, so it'll only make sense. But Tom and Jerry are classic characters in cartoons. Everybody knows who they are. And Funko did a lot with Tom and Jerry. I think they did a lot of different things outside of Funko Pops, like the plushes and t-shirts and all that. But Jerry's an iconic character, definitely one for the collection. Up next. Oh, so this is I think this is the second one I pulled from you guys. This is the Piccolo New York City Comic Con one. This one's cool. This is one of the ones I did get when it first dropped. I think this was a GameStop exclusive. Pretty cool looking one. They actually given Piccolo some love recently. Hopefully they do the same in the show because Piccolo to me is a cool character and definitely a cool pop. Up next we have Jerry's arch nemesis, Tom, with a cleaver in his hand, or yeah, some kind of cleaver or knife or something, about to cut Jerry up, or try to, because he never caught Jerry. But yeah, there you go, Tom and Jerry, definitely an iconic duo, definitely cool Funko Pops. And now that set's complete. Up next, okay, so it's the Hot Topic Super Saiyan God Goku. This one's one I already have as well, I believe. There's so many different Super Saiyan God ones. They have the Hot Topic one where he's standing up, and then they have this one, and then there's a Child's Collectibles one. So it's hard to keep track, but I think I do have this one. Moving right along. Up next, this one I don't think I have. This is a Hot Topic exclusive Goten. I don't think I have this one. I'm looking at my Dragon Ball Z wall and I can't see him, so I have to check a little bit later. But yeah, Goten is one of the most underutilized characters in Dragon Ball Z as well. Hope they do something with him more in Dragon Ball Super, but definitely a cool looking Funko Pop. Alright, up next. Oh, so we have the Bloody-Eyed Jon Snow. I do have this one. I stopped collecting the Game of Thrones Pops, I think just right after the finale, just because it was so much of a letdown. But I need to start collecting more of them again. There's a lot more that I wanted to get into my collection. But this is one I did get initially, and I think it's a really, really cool looking Funko Pop. And yeah, Jon Snow is a dope character on that show. Alright, so we have probably about 10-15 more. Next, oh, I think this is a duplicate. This is another Chase Groot. I could be wrong. Maybe it was just a regular Groot before. But there is a Chase Groot. You guys must, I don't know how many of those GameStop boxes you got, but you got lucky. I know a lot of people that got them didn't get any chases. So yeah, you guys had some good luck on those. Up next. Oh, I don't have this one. This is the second wave Pikachu. The first one is not have the same type of ears like that where they're like waving down. I have the first one, now I have the second one. I wasn't going to get all the Pokemon Pops, but I was kidding myself. I definitely ended up getting almost all of them at this point and will continue to do so. Pokemon was what I grew up with, and I'm always be a sucker for that. Up next. Ooh, I needed this. This is the regular Trunks. So my Trunks, I threw away the box a long time ago. It was one of the first Funko Pops I got. Trunks being my favorite character. I couldn't keep him out of the box, and now he's back in one. And this is definitely one I need to have in a box, and really excited to have it. Definitely in good condition, and yeah. Still need to get the Super Saiyan Trunks from New York City Comic Con. It's the last one I'm missing, and then I'll have all the Trunks. But that one's really excited to have that back. Up next, this is the New York City Comic Con Vegeta. This was from Hot Topic, I believe. This is him with the Final Flash beam. I do have this one. I have so many Vegetas in my collection. Sickening because Vegeta, like I said before, is not one of my favorite characters. But just so many of them, I kind of lost track. Up next. This is one I need. This is Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones. This is her holding the green dragon. I know there's so many different ones of her. I think there's 3 where she's holding the dragon. One of them is very expensive. This is one of the common ones. It's not, I believe. But still pretty cool. I have Daenerys down there with the, I guess like the regular costume or robe she has on, and the 3 dragons. But I don't have this one. This one's actually the one I like more and prefer, so I'm glad to have this in the collection now. Alright, let's see. Oh, up next we have Squirtle. So I do have this Squirtle. I don't have the 10-inch ones. Eventually I might get a 10-inch Pokemon because I think they're really cool looking. Definitely want to get the Mewtwo when it comes out. I think it might be pushed back just due to the pandemic, but definitely a cool looking pop. Up next, Purple Scooby-Doo. I think you had a duplicate of this because I believe I got one from you a couple months ago. But this is the Flock Scooby-Doo from Box Lunch. I know this one was a pretty big hit. I know it's sold out in my area, and a lot of people really love Scooby-Doo and collecting all the different colors of him as well. Up next, we have the translucent Night King. I do have this one as well. I think I had every Night King at one point. The AT&T one, I know it was hard to get for like the first couple of days, and now that thing came down a whole lot in value. That one reminds me of it. I think the only difference is it glows in the dark. Pretty cool pop. Up next, we have the New York City, San Diego Comic-Con Gotenks Ghost. That was from Box Lunch. This is one I was really excited about when it came out last year. It was the one I probably wanted the most. And really excited that I got it, and it hasn't really gone up too much in value, if at all. And I'm pretty surprised by that because it's a really cool looking pop. Up next, oh, this is the first Walking Dead pop. This is Dwight from New York City Comic Con. I think I pulled in the past. I don't know too much about him on Walking Dead. I think people told me that he's not one of the more interesting characters, so I don't feel like I'm missing out at all. I don't know if I'll get back to watching Walking Dead or not, but yeah, Dwight from Walking Dead. 2 more. We have George Washington. That's pretty random, doesn't really fit into the rest of the pops. But yeah, these American history figures, a lot of people do like them. The other one back there is Abraham Lincoln. I pulled John F. Kennedy before. I don't think I've pulled George Washington. But yeah, pretty cool looking pop if you're into that kind of thing. And then the final pop from this box. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I know it's a lot of pops, but I want to show you guys what I got. Final pop is, of course, Abraham Lincoln from Target exclusive. So this is a cool one. This was definitely my preferred one or the other. This pop looks really dope. You can tell instantly who this is. So that is part 2, guys. Like I said, part 3 and maybe 4 are going to be coming in relatively soon, so stay on the lookout for that video. I know there's a whole lot of pops, but let me know your favorite in the comments section down below. Definitely have a whole lot of things to choose from, so let me know your thoughts. If you've not already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Instagram as well at ThePopSavage, and thanks again for watching. Till next time, I'll see you later.